So what I'm trying to do here is I actually talked about it. I still have a melee hunter. I thought to give the melee hunter a little bit more flexibility and a little bit more utility. I thought we would allow. I've been playing around with trying to think of some different ideas to make the melee hunter maybe a little bit more viable. So what I did was let's see if I've got it up still. I basically, do I not? Yeah, here I said Shady's melee hunter. And so what I said is I'm going to allow the melee hunter to use certain abilities, and I figured we could do, and it's still a work in progress. I figured we could allow Viper Sting and Wyvern Sting, and then there's another Sting. So I thought, just to allow the melee hunter to be a little bit more viable and have a little more utility, I thought we could allow them to open up with, combats, or maybe use Serpent Sting as a pulling method to pull, and then of course go into melee combat, and then same thing with Viper Sting, and then of course, what's the Mana Sting one called? Let's see, we got Viper Sting, there's one other Sting. Anyways, I just figured maybe we'll allow the melee hunter to use these abilities like Flare, Wyvern Sting, Distracting Shot, Serpent Sting, Viper Sting, but we won't do any other like ranged attacks. So we won't do Arcane Shot, we won't do Aim Shot, we won't do Rapid Fire or whatever, any of that stuff, and we won't do like auto attack. So I have a macro here that what it does is it actually uses Serpent Sting, clears target, right? So it removes my target. I do stop attack, although I probably don't really need to do that, to be honest. And then I do slash pet attack, and then I clear any UI frame. So this allows me to basically just use Serpent Sting as a way to pull mobs, or as to just do like an opener before I move in, just to get like a little bit of a dot damage. When you think about Survival Hunter in Shadowlands, and they have kind of like a Serpent Sting type ability, and it's not really, I mean, it is a ranged ability, but it doesn't really use like your bow. I mean, you don't even have to have a bow equipped, I think, to use it. It's like your character just kind of pulls out what looks like a little mini crossbow and shoots it, and that's kind of what I'm going for. So here we can go up, and we can just, I can use Serpent Sting, but it automatically stops any kind of auto attack, and it sends my pet. So it just gives me a way to maybe do a little bit more damage, and to have like a way to pull mobs, which is really nice, and a way to do just kind of start the engagement. So I think for melee hunter, I think it's, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea to give the melee hunter a little bit more flexibility, and again, like I said, to try to make him in some way more viable. Do I have Viper Sting like that? Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. Doesn't do much damage though, like Serpent Sting. Like if you look at my damage, it's going to be way down the list. It's like literally like here. It doesn't do a lot. Like if I clear the damage meter. And let's see how much damage Serpent Sting actually does. That's just like an engagement starting thing. Don't know why my pet stopped attacking there. And I will say that for whatever reason, Julie's Blessing is proccing more now. Like when I first equipped it, it wasn't proccing at all. I don't know if that means it's based on the chance to proc increases based on the enemy's level, which I don't know if that's true. It would be kind of weird if it is, though. So the Serpent Sting literally, like, says it did no damage. You know what I mean? Like, damage is 0, which really makes no sense. $20 damage, 38, 20. Yeah, okay, here it is. It's the dot. So actually, there you go. So 4.62% damage. So it's actually, what's interesting about it is it is just a dot. Like, it's just a dot. Like, the Serpent Sting itself, when you shoot it, does no damage. So it's just like a plus. So basically, it's kind of cool. It's like casting like Corruption or something. That's why I think it's adding it to the Melee Hunter's toolkit. I think is okay. I think it's kind of makes sense in my mind. You know, it's like, oh, we can use it to pull, and it'll allow us to do just a little bit of dot damage. Again, we're trying to make the Melee Hunter fun, and we're trying to make it have more flexibility. You know.
Lovely. 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 Lovely.
It does feel like, and this is something that seems to be accurate, is that the proc effects of like my frost oil and my shadow oil, and even my internal procs of my weapons seem to proc more often against lower level targets, but I'm thinking most likely that's just because I'm hitting the targets more often. Like when you're dual wield, you miss a lot. So because the target's lower level, you miss a lot less. So that's probably why it feels like it's proccing more. Just because I'm missing a lot less.
Did you know the cost when you broke your promise? That when your guns went off, they would come down on us. I was a knight in a good fight, and the fight so
I am listening. Ashafela.
wolf in the daylight
Farewell.
almost had me.
What brings you here?
Almost had me.
16.
Go in peace.
I thought you were showing all your color, but you were in sheep's clothing. The mind of another. Can a slave preach
Elune be with you.
freedom?
Goddess watch over you.
Can a captive take
Ashafela.
hold of what they believe?
I am honored. Good luck, friend.
But did you know the cost when you broke your promise? The way your bones went off, they would come down on us. I was a knight in the gunfight, and you fought so madly. You were a wolf in the daylight. You almost had me with the blind side. almost had me. I guess I know when your heart stopped.
I am honored.
I never let
Go in
you
peace.
sink your teeth in. I guess I know when your heart stopped beating.
May the stars guide
Never let you sink your teeth in. Did you
Good
know
luck, friend.
you broke your promise? The way your bombs went off, they would come down on us. I was a knight in a gunfight, and I fought so many. You were in the daylight, almost had me. Home is where the heartache is. So baby, pack up your desktop. Let's piggyback the internet from the Walmart parking lot. Hair high with the cat eye, you held my hand in the movie. Got me iced teas, our friends ran off to 2E. Said you can't be shit if you can't be true to you. I slapped the streets on like your parents.
Hey Buzzy, what's up? Yeah, it is early, it's 4 a.m. I'm only gonna play for maybe another hour at most, then I gotta get back to bed. So I decided to modify my melee hunter somewhat to make the melee hunter more fun
How are you?
and to give the melee hunter more options.
Safe.
So what I did was I said I'm gonna allow the melee hunter to have access to her stings, like serpent sting, viper sting, wyver sting, and her flare and her distracting shot. And that way it gives her a lot more flexibility. It's 10 a.m. You just woke up. Oh, it's what, 4 a.m. here? But by giving my melee hunter access to these stings, like, this gives me a little more flexibility. And it also gives me a nice, ranged pull. If I want to pull with range, which is really useful. Just makes the melee hunter feel more viable. And it makes it more similar to like the Shadowlands, like survival hunter. I was watching Asmongold stings of it. Yeah, well, I just felt like the stings, like we're a melee hunter, which means we're basically, doing melee, right? Like that's our predominant damage. So I felt like not allowing the hunter access to some of these abilities just felt like the gameplay was a little bland, a little bland. So I thought by adding some of these stings in there, and maybe like, like flare stuff I felt like more utility type stuff, It just made the melee hunter seem more interesting and more fun, And just the utility of being able to viper sting like a caster, is really cool, like, oh, you're in a dungeon group and there's maybe some casters that are doing a lot of damage. Just throw a little viper sting on them and drain their mana off, It's just kind of fun. Just makes the class more fun. So I created a macro that basically, like when I use Wyvern Sting, or Serpent Sting, sorry, It's going to use servicing, and it's going to clear my target, stop attack, and then it's going to send my pet into attack. So that this is basically in effect. In fact, we can even here. Let's do it one step further. Well, if we want to, let's do that. Target. We'll even have it target my character, so that way we don't do any extra like range damage, right? No, kill command? Does that even exist in vanilla WoW? Is there even a kill command in vanilla WoW? You're thinking retail WoW, man. There's no kill command in vanilla. You never played Hunter Classic? Yeah, there's no kill command in Classic. You never played Hunter in Classic? Oh, gee. Classic Hunter is one of the best hunters there. I'd say Classic. I'd say Burning Crusade is probably one of my favorite. Oh, the Shadowlands. Shadowlands Survival Hunter is super fun.
Yo! Keep it real!
Gotcha, yeah. Warrior man, yeah, warriors are fun. I like warriors. Warriors are fun. And they're different levels of fun depending on what version of WoW you're in. The warrior in vanilla WoW is actually classic, if you want to call it that. I always call it vanilla, but it's really good. I'm not sure who J Crow is. He's waving at me. Apparently not playing. I actually like to control my character more. I don't like the macros to do too much, so we're gonna get rid of pet attack. We're gonna get rid of target.
Take me to the doctor, cover me with holy water, cleanse me with fire. 'Cause I am the prodigal daughter. I have been all the way down. Was it dead? You don't go looking for now I'm making love, pushing me out.
Can I get up here? Oh, it's kind of a bummer.
Ghosts of us in the next life, knowing what we know on our last night. Try to remind us
What's up, Stajarl? Sorry, my throat's kind of gone. Stajarl, how's it going, man? I'm just doing a couple quests here and gathering some crystals so I can get some extra buffs. The more buffs I can get, the happier I am. Because I'm a melee hunter, so I'm pretty weak in general. That's why we like the buffs. For Turtle WoW? I mean, I use a really weird add-on for Turtle WoW. Like, I'll show you real quick. I use a really weird one. Yeah, it doesn't work for. Yeah, the Guild Wars 2 one doesn't work for Turtle, like 1.12. It takes so long to load Turtle WoW, doesn't it? It takes like forever. Look how long it takes just to load into Turtle WoW. Admittedly, I need to move Turtle WoW too. Actually, we should just move it. I should just move it because I don't think it's. Pretty sure I could just drag it over. But you can see for Turtle WoW, I use a completely different add-on. Let's see, do I have an add-on of that? No, I do. I'm still trying to load everything in. I'm trying to remember how to like get my skills up. Here we go. Where's my tracking? Can I not track anything? Holy crap, what's going on here? So apparently, I don't know what's going on in Turtle WoW. There's obviously a lot of people in Turtle WoW. Holy crap, there's a lot of people in Turtle WoW. It says there's 6,865. So what I... Yeah, you would think so. Where are my abilities? Yeah, let's just go to 2. So basically, I use something that's like right. So here's my pet. I don't know why this is all the way over here. I think I use. Do I use shadowed unit frames? All right. So I use cartographer. I use this add-on is super cool. I love Cool Line. So I can only get it to work in 1.12 though. But I actually don't use a nameplate add-on really. Although PFUI you can. I use Shagu plates. That's what I'm using for these plates. So let's see. So this is the plates I use for like these guys, like for my character's nameplate, target nameplate, and my pet's nameplate. I don't know why. Let's see. I don't remember how to move them though. Is there a lock? It's been a long time since I've used this. But the other thing that I do is I actually use a skin overlay. So if you go into Turtle WoW and you go to interface, you can see that under interface, I have all these folders in here. These are actually skinning like the interface. So like when I go to, for example, see how this screen's got like, it looks different. Like there's like all these little vines that kind of wrap around the windows. See, there's a portrait up here and there's like some leaves and vines. It has this kind of like night elf look. And down here you can see like there's this tree root here and tree roots here. And same thing with my mini map. Hard to see because it's so small, but you can see there's like all of that. That's actually a skin. So I'm basically reskinning. I'm reskinning the interface. If you go into one of these folders, you'll be able to see that. I think these are BLPs. Let's see if I can open this. I wonder what I can. I don't know if I don't know if I have something I can open these with, unfortunately. These are all BLPs. Yeah, but this is basically just a, it's a thing called, what's it called? It's called, I'm not going to be able to remember. Yeah. But anyways, here, let's see if I've got the download. It's called something King, Elf King, I think that's what it's called. Now, it's only going to work. Let's see, WoW Elf King. Damn it. Maybe it's not Elf King. T King? Yeah, it's called T King Elf King. This one, Elf Wood. So this is it. T King Elf Wood. And actually, I can show it here. Actually, I can just click here. And so this is what it should look like. It just basically does these skin overlays. And you can download it here, but I mean, it's not something that most people would use. I like to use it because it gives this night elf kind of a cool look. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for the main windows, like the player window and the target. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it to work for those windows, but it works for everything else. Like pretty much all the other windows, like even the, like you can see the log out screen, the main menu here. You can see it's got like these little vines around the window. So, anyways, but that's what I use for Turtle WoW. I don't really use like PF. You could use PFUI. I don't know of a better one. Now here's why I like the cool line. See the cool line? It's such a cool add-on. It has this little bar here that when I use anything that has a cooldown, like it shows it in a visual way. See, it shows that my trap's on cooldown, and boop, now it's not. I just love that. I think that is the coolest UI. These windows are not quite located where I like them though. That's a little bit weird. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if we can do it on PF. I don't have PF UI installed. There are ways you can do different things, but I use Shagu nameplates. So if you go to Shagu plates here, this is what's going to be setting up these plates here. If we go to, let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not Shagu plates. I apologize. Shagu plates is the nameplates. So like if I'm on like an enemy, that's the enemy's nameplate. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's see if we can get an enemy here. If we could find an enemy. They're all dead. Has to be an actual aggressive mob. Here we go. So this, see that's the Shagu plates, and you can see I can like. You can see it shows the Serpent Sting debuff here. So that's Shagu plates. The actual nameplates I'm using for the character is, what is it? It's Luna. Okay, yeah, it's Luna unit frames. What is it? / Luna. Yeah, so this is how you set up these guys. Where's my pet at? There we go. That's so I can move my pet around a little bit here, get him in a more optimal position. Anyway, so that's Luna. And I like Luna because it's pretty easy to use, and it looks okay. It's not great. I mean, I would much prefer these to, and we could get rid of Luna, right? Like let's say if we get rid of Luna, let's see add-ons, save, and then I have another add-on that lets me like reload the UI from here. I can't remember which add-on this is. I don't think it's Impulse Booster. I think it's I think it's Master Control Program. I think. I have a lot of weird add-ons in Turtle WoW, right? Good God. I see. And so now you can see that. There we go. So yeah, we've got. Now we have the same Elf King, the vines and stuff around these items. Like one of the problems you have with this is you can't move the target from, I guess. And so it's kind of overlapping my cool line. We could move cool line though. Like this. We can move cool line and maybe put it. Well, that sucks that it's that it's that high up there. It's weird that you could move your character's nameplate, but you can't move this one? Oh, no, here we go. Okay, good. Thank God. That would have been really shitty. Now we've got cool line. We can actually use cool line. Let's see if I can see the middle part of cool line. Trying to get the center. I think this is center. Let's put this here. It's here. Here, hawk. And then the other thing we want to check is to make sure that our hearth doesn't overlap cool line, which it does a little bit. We can fix that. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, so that's the elf king, T king, I guess. And the other thing is I actually hide the other action bars, so I keep this UI as clean, pretty clean, you know. Well, I mean the bars down here are all, like I said, it's all that teaking, like the vines and stuff around the hot bars down here is all the teaking, and like oh this bar here, the Hearthstone bar, yeah, this is going to be a different add-on too. I believe that is OCB. So the OCB3 is the casting bar replacement. So yes, that is that. That'll also make my like underwater breathing look cooler too. So I'll show you that. So yeah, I don't like the default Blizzard bars for that shit. See, so this breath bar, this is OCB3, right? And of course the Hearthstone, these are both skinned using the OCB3. And you can go OCB, OCB, and here's the OCB config. Casting bar, mirror bar, colors. You can do a few, not a lot of settings. It's a pretty basic add-on, but I like it. Yeah, so that's how I configure Turtle WoW. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go to bed pretty soon, guys. It's late. It's 4:33 a.m. Let's try to get some. I'm just trying to get some crystals and get some of these quests over here. This turtle, turtle. Crystal quest. Trying to complete this. $11:34 a.m. Why is my pet? Why was my pet not attacking there?
Lovely. Lovely.
If I could, I'd cut through the cables and cords, but I'd never be able. My life's at the table with yours. Immortal. Nothing is sacred, and nothing is sure anymore, except all that you are and stand for. Guide me.
Not enough mana. Ah, you need poisons. I think we only need 15 of these sprouts for the repeat turn in. So let's just try to get 15 of those.
You were my halogen, guiding me home, my only weapon. When I was alone, you were a big city. When I got lost and when you spoke with me, fell open. Fell open. But did you know the cost when you broke your promise? That when your guns went off, they would come down on us. I was a knight in a gunfight. And you fought so madly. You were a wolf in the daylight. Almost had me. Almost had me. I thought you were showing all your colors, but you were in sheep's clothing, the mind of another. Can a slave preach freedom? Can a captive take hold of what they believe in? But did you know the cost when you broke your promise? That when your bones went off, they would come down on us. I was a knight almost had me. I guess I know when your heart stopped beating. I never let you sink your teeth in. I guess I know when your heart stopped beating. I never let you sink your teeth in. Did you know the cost when you broke your promise? Promise. The way your bombs went off, they would come down on us. I was a knife in a gunfight, and I fought so many. You were within the daylight, almost had me. Home is where the heartache is. So baby, pack up your desktop. Let's piggyback the internet from the Walmart parking lot. Hair high with the cat eye, yeah, held him in the movie. Got me iced teas, our friends ran off the TV. Said you can't be shit if you can't be true to you. And you slap the streets on like your parents' Subaru. Long live being in love, being obscene. Long live saying that we're 19. Black coffee, acetaminophen. Long live the listening and everything in between. Long live the motherfucking team. Long live the scene. Long live the motherfucking team. Long live the dream. So we took off for roundabout. Baby Scout Regiment, shout Sally and Jack. It wasn't what we did, but what you said. In the moments I was lost in my head, I told myself I was worthless. Told me that I was perfect. Then you kissed me and we fell asleep. Listening to postal service. Long live being in love, being obscene. Long live saying that we're 19. Black coffee, acetaminophen. Long live the listening and everything in between. Long live the motherfucking team. Long live the scene. Long live the motherfucking team. Long live the dream. Lately, beating hearts back. kings who live, both of us are leaving town when we get old enough. We're moving on. We are gonna seek greater heights there. Put our names up in neon lights, rolling volcanoes in the night, glowing in the dark like meteorites. We volcanoes in the night, we rolling like meteorites. Mama said they haven't even seen nothing yet. Don't you forget, lately you've been breathing fire in your sleep. I feel the heat. We are gonna seek greater heights there. Put our names up in neon lights, rolling volcanoes in the night, glowing in the dark like meteorites. We volcanoes in the night, we rolling like meteorites. The greatest sights that I've ever seen. Inanimate eyes and big limousines. Hey, maybe we sound young and naive, or maybe we just want to believe.
I got what you need.
Good day to you. Off and away. Be seeing you. Very well, then. Very good. You have a great day now. Be seeing you. My, you're a tall one. Very good.
I'll go get armor kit.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one. Step on up. See you around.
Alright guys, it is 5 a.m. so I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to bed. Hope you guys are having a good one, and hope you have a good Sunday wherever you are. And I will see you next time on the Crazy Beely Hunter. Peace out.